Which among us, and she must be found before she burns this whole place to the ground. Away, 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 away. She's been looking around, she's the talk of the town since she came here on All Hallows Eve. She'll corrupt all the women and ruin all the men before finally taking a lead. Oh, deny all you want, but I know what she's done, and I know that she's up to no good. But by calling us heathens, you're denying the demons that live in your own neighborhood. Away, just stay out of the woods, 'cause she's up to no good unless you're prepared for a fight. 'Cause the witch has the power and it is witchy hour, so you better off elsewhere tonight. Oh, grab your pitchforks and start your fire. Go grab your loved ones and run for your lives. There's a witch among us, and she must be found before she burns this whole place to the ground. Away, 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 away. Just stay out of the woods, 'cause she's up to no good unless you're prepared for a fight. 'Cause the witch has the power and it is witchy hour, so you better off elsewhere tonight. Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Off the Grill podcast, the only show that has been referred to as a triple penetration of knowledge, humor, and timelessness. And we ain't doing sponsors today because those fucks ain't paying me and I ain't dealing with it. Feeling much better 2 weeks on, just about, from that dreaded COVID-19 virus. Good to be here. So even though I think last week I did a late show, I did kind of discuss how everything was relatively mild, other than the headache that first 36 hours or so. And that's mostly true, but I felt like fucking just like dog shit the rest of it. I was just tired. I wasn't like sick, or the cough really only shows up if I get laughing too hard, which, sometimes. But, yeah. So, unfortunately, I have to, again, use that as an excuse for why the Patreon ain't been fucking up and running the way it had been. Hopefully before Wednesday, I'll have the next episode of Midnight Mass. up. That'll be book 2, episode 2, whatever you want to call it. Oh yeah, and I forgot. We're doing this now. We're talking into the microphone like an adult. Has at least some idea of how to do a show after fucking a year and a half. Anyway, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Oh, cable channel 11, Jess Graham says hello. Jamie Hart, good to see you. Old Ben Grimm says howdy. Jess says, oh wait, I thought I was watching Lord of the Dance. Or Lord of the Dance, sorry. I guess that would be the proper emphasis on that. No, you're watching the Off to Grow podcast, episode 56. Really, though, we should be much further along than 56 fucking episodes, but lazy. I don't know what to tell you. And we'll get into the reason for the title of the show in a while. I don't know. Also, for some fucking stupid reason, the NFL decided we need Monday night playoff games this year. So we will be cutting this one brief because I feel like tonight's game will probably be the best game of the wild card weekend. So Dan Shine's here. He doesn't acknowledge me, so fuck him, but he is here. Dan says Casey Anthony's check didn't clear. Sure didn't. That hoe running out of money. Jamie says, "Are you buried in 10 feet of snow like I am?" Yeah, a little bit. It's not quite 10 feet. We are pretty close to 20 inches though. Hey-o! But yeah, no, it was rough. Actually, let me just catch up with these comments quick, and we'll get to that. Dan, I'll save that for a minute. I'll get there. He goes, no, put more flames behind that hello. Yeah, I was going Seinfeld, but yeah, so, hello. There you go. I don't know how I know how to do that. It's weird. It sounds like that one guy. Dan says, haha, he is signing a deal. Cody is technically a free agent. Yeah, we'll get to all that. Ben, I'll put a star on your thing. We'll get back to that. Dan, down in Georgia getting snow. Holy cow. Yeah, Ben, we're going to get to this too. I mean, fucking star these. Get to it, but all kinds of Buffalo Bills love. And just just Patriot hate, which I ain't going to get mad about. But anyway, Ben says we got snow here yesterday and it's 65 here today. Oh, yeah. Hey, isn't that Devon Graham? He's right there in the chat. So I was hanging out at the old Scarecrow compound yesterday. We had family over and played Trivial Pursuit. Had some food. Always a lovely spread by Mama Scarecrow. And I knew there was a storm coming. I'm not a fucking idiot, but I also figured that like the snow wasn't supposed to start until about 7 p.m. yesterday on the East Coast. So I figured, well, I'll leave at 7. It's only a 45 minute ride, and I'll get where I need to go in time, and everything will be a-okay. However, as I frequently do, I fucking procrastinated in leaving, yapping, and just, I have to hold court and tell them all of my opinions every time I'm over. So, so unfortunately, I didn't leave till after 8. It's probably closer to 8:30. And there was probably a good 2 to 3 inches fucking hanging around, already. Visibility wasn't great. I mean, I could see pretty well in the snow usually, as long as the wind's not flying around, and it wasn't. But according to my phone, the visibility was low, as you'd only see 100 yards in front of you at a time. That seems like quite a bit of space to me, but I don't know. But I figured, because they live on a fucking mountain. Unfortunately, they don't have a castle, but they should. And so I figured as long as I get off this fucking mountain, I should be good to go. I figure the county highways or whatever the fuck, everything will be fine. They'll be plowed at least a little bit. Not only were they not plowed, more often than not, it looked like fucking humans had never tread on the fucking roads, ever, and that was awful. I did see on the way home, you always hope for if you get caught in a storm, you hope maybe you'll get caught behind a fucking snowplow, or at least you'll have a nice, safe, if not slow, journey. Only 2 snowplows I saw were going the opposite fucking direction, and hadn't, even started going my way. So at one point, I think I did get up to 35 miles an hour. It took me 2 hours to go. Fucking, I don't even know, 40 miles, I think it is. I think I'm gonna get killed by somebody. And it's like fucking, I'm hearing noise in my head, and it's like a weird. It feels like a slasher almost. Like some music is vaguely playing somewhere, or almost like Scream 2, which we'll get into 5 Cream in a minute. Omar Epps is like, you can't quite hear what the fuck's being said on the other side of the stall. So, hopefully we'll catch it on video if it does happen. Whether or not you can identify the killer or whatever. But at least this will be a nice old fucking, little bump in numbers for me there. But anyway, back to the snow bullshit. It took me 2 hours. Let me see the exact mileage. Yeah, so it's 40 miles. Generally, it takes me about 45 minutes to traverse that. Because I'm a little danger boy. I like to go faster than I'm supposed to. But, I didn't. 2 fucking hours to get home. Like, I missed almost the entire Steelers Chiefs game, which wasn't really a big deal. It went about the way I expected it to. Although I did hope that fucking Chiefs would get, not blown out. I mean, sure, I would love a blowout, but I was hoping that somehow they'd sneak like a, 24-20 Pittsburgh win. But that was not in the cards. And then I get home to like a foot of snow in the driveway, the laneway, and could not get up the fucking thing because it's on a slight incline. So I had to shovel the entire driveway after sitting in a car for 2 hours. Your body doesn't really like to fucking go from that level of sedentary activity to just use your fucking legs and back and arms just stupidly and quickly so you don't die in the cold. Because it was sub 20 degree weather if I'm not mistaken. But I live where I live, so I really shouldn't be bitching too much. But I'm more so just kind of highlighting my stupidity instead of staying over, which I absolutely could have done. No, I gotta go home. No, I don't have all my things here. I have to leave. It wouldn't be quite comfortable. Corey Ross, what's going on, Corey? Yeah, just dig through here. Dan says the Bills are good this year. Bills have been good the last 3 years. Christian Hanahara. This is the finest show in Asian programming. Well, I'm no ging, whatever the fuck, but I do all right. I don't know, man. Some of my live commentaries are over gangbusters in India, so you know. Well, it's just people saying, "Oh, Cliff Booth, what's going on?" Says, "FYI, Cemetery Band is on YouTube for the time being. If any of you have never seen it, I haven't seen it, and I probably won't watch it on YouTube." Um, it's just more people saying hello. Ben says maybe it's that one guy from the opera. Oh, the opera. What opera are you talking about?
The faggot of the opera.
Oh, yeah, that guy. That one. Dan says, if it's raining men, you may have a Philly intruder at the off the grill compound. Well, he's dead. He died a homeless man. So we don't have to worry about that anymore. Orcs, elbow cough. I think that's an emoji that's not showing up on this end. But back to that Lord of the Dance thing real quick. We're not getting into that topic yet, but that was actually the final piece of the Trivial Pursuit pie that we needed before we could hit that fucking center square, or center circle piece spot, whatever the fuck, to win the game, because I have won. My teams have won. You know, it's not all me. Listen, as much as I'd like to take full credit, I can't, but I've won 3 times in a row. We do good work. Oh, did I miss Sean? Oh, fucking. Oh, Sean McManus says this is doofy. 1, 2, 3 over. I don't think I was closer to Scottish. Woof. Yeah, I just skipped a whole bunch of comments for no reason. Jesus Christ. Jamie says, I remember when Scott was going to UB, it took us 4 hours to drive from there to Jamestown. Normally takes an hour and a half. 90 gets bad. Yeah, I can't even tell if you're on the road usually. Yeah, I had a couple of those. I just drove in the middle of the road. There was no one else out there really. I let 2 cars pass me because I'm not going to fucking, refrain from inconveniencing them and then fucking smash a car that's not mine. So, fuck them. They passed me or whatever, and I just fucking hung out in the middle of the road. Ben says, hey, I watched Victor Crowley. Oh, I'm sorry for your loss. You lost a bet, right? Is it because of the Raiders made it and the Chargers didn't? You had to go see that? But he saw it with Felissa Rose and Dave Sheridan, who played Doofy in Scary Movie, in person on Saturday. That movie's fucking garbage. That's one of the worst things I saw in the fuck. Whenever it was on the last drive-in, I shut it the fuck off. I couldn't do it. It was so bad. I think I got to about the scene on the plane and yeah, go fuck yourself. I'd rather sit and just stare at the fucking wall. I think I ended up doing cocaine though, actually. So, or no. What did I do? I didn't do cocaine. I think I ordered from a pub in Weehawken or Hoboken. They had actually some pretty solid wings. And to get good wings delivered in Jersey is tough to come by, I've found. I did get Sharkies delivered once when they were on DoorDash, but they were on DoorDash for a month. Shout out to Sharkies in Clifton. There's also a Boonton location. I haven't been to it. I've been to the Boonton Walmart, and it seems like the Boonton, I like saying that fucking town, they don't have a lot of people that buy movies, so there were some pretty sweet fucking Blu-ray pickups. I don't have any of them. They all got destroyed, but I like the Daria complete series, Beavis and Butthead, all of those different volumes and whatever the fuck. I got Brewster's Millions on Blu-ray. Big, I think, too. with noted famous pedophile Tom Hanks. Anyway, I think the cable channel 11 might be coming to an end. I'm sensing some friction. I'll be sure to get them both on for interviews when it goes downhill and, milk both sides, play both sides so I come out on top. Sean McManus, shut the fuck up. Nobody's ignoring you. Wings and Coke. Speaking of that, actually, now that we're fucking, hey, more shit I could talk about and praise through this show without having to bring up my shitty topics. I think, so it was the 25th of last January. This is the last time I partook, so I guess we're at, 8 days out now? I think that's the correct math on that. Is the 17th, so that would be right. And then 5 days after that, I've been back up in Western New York for a year. Oh boy, Jeff Overing, what's up, Jeff? If I missed you, I'm sorry. I think I've caught everyone. Dan says Forrest Gump didn't touch them children. Yes, he did. He gave them AIDS. Because he's an R word, he's, immune to the AIDS virus, but he can pass it on. Jeff says, ooh, I'd like it if you milked me sauce. And then Sean's worried. He's, Jess's channel's ending. No, it's not ending. I'm just trying to stir up a bunch of shit. Also, though, you guys have to refer to me as Lord Steak Sauce from now on. I was going to take a picture of it if I can have an overlay, but I didn't because I'm dumb and I forget everything. So I'll just have to hold it up to the camera. My certificate. I am officially Steak Sauce, Lord of Kerry. From the recognized authority of the Lords of Ireland as owner of property on the one part and the person named below on the other part, this deed confirms admission into the society of the joint owners of our land in Ireland. As the owner of land in Ireland, the above is now specified as Tirana, which means both landowner and lord or lady. With this transfer of joint ownership, we bestow on you the right to use this unique title. So, yeah, you got to call me Lord Sauce, motherfucker. Motherfuckers, all of you. You're all motherfuckers. That's why I like you. So, yeah, I don't know necessarily what this means. From what I've read in this little brochure that I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on because it's pretty boring to read through, I think. I bought into a plot of land, so I'm a part owner of a small little fenced-in whatever the fuck, which I'll show you in a second. They gave me the coordinates so I can look it up. So yeah, I technically am a landowner and therefore a lord. I don't know. I didn't know you could do this, but I think it's fucking sweet. This was a Christmas present. Right? Had to be a Christmas present from the Scarecrow boys. Yeah, Scarecrow family, I think, actually. So I'm actually excited. I don't know if it'll happen this year, but almost positively I'll be there next year to take a look at it. So this is actually pretty true. The cable channel 11 breakup is actually that it is trending on Twitter right now. Don't look it up. Just trust me. Jamie says she only lives around here for the bison chip dip. And yo, Not for nothing, Jamie. I'm with you on that because that is the best fucking French onion dip on the planet. But if you want to move away, just find some spot in the country that's got a Wegmans and you'll be good to go. Because I fucking all of 2020, it's part of the reason I gained so much weight. I've realized that like Wegmans would stock fucking things from up here down in Jersey. So I was getting fat on pizza logs and Salem's hot dogs, bison chip dip. They didn't have the intense chocolate milk though. I think that's just like some weird like dairy farm fucking contract thing. I don't know if they're not a union, but there's got to be some kind of like fucking dairy farmers of the United States like coalition or some shit. I'm sure. You can't sell your products outside of your jurisdiction. They all talk like this because they're farmers. You see. There. Jamie says, greetings, Lord Saucy. Does proper courtesy. Yes. Jess says, what about Sir Sean McManus? What about him? If he wants to be a sir, he's got to go fucking tend to the field. Work his way up. I'll protect him and make sure he gets an extra portion until then. But hey, times are tough all over. You know, I might be a lord, but hey, it ain't all golden chalices and ladyboys. Nothing. Corey says, I like princess steak better. Well, you can't be a prince or a princess in Ireland, okay? So I'm sorry to ruin your day, I guess. I mean, you can call me Lady Sauce. I don't mind that. I don't identify that way, but I'm not going to get upset about it. Ben says, is it on the Highlands? I don't know because I don't know Ireland. I'm going to show you guys the thing in a second. Sean says, steak is Princess Peach then. Aw, that's cute. I had to share this shit. So, I mean, it's in County Kerry or whatever. See, I gotta bone up on my Irish knowledge. Share the screen. You cunt. So that should do it. What are you guys looking at here? So that's the coordinates. And if we go ahead and click on that here, this looks like this is the field. So I think this nice barbed wire fence. Isn't this nice? Look, it's actually paved. We can look at someone else's trees. Maybe I'll have those cut down so we can look at whatever water this is here. Now, of course, this is 2.5 years old, or well, 2.25 years old, maybe. So this street view. So I don't know. But let's dig down here because I think there's a nice little pub here. I think, or that's just someone's house. It's possible too. What I wanted to get to. I think I was going the other way. I'm stupid. The lake house. Let's take a look at this guy. Let's play with Google Maps. Pop us right in front. Yeah, we went the wrong way. But, whatever that is for sale. Take a look at the ocean down there over that way. Hey, do you guys like it when Americans go over there and mock your accent? Because I hope you do. Because that's one thing I'm really good at. What did I say? Murphy's? A cute little place, I guess. Oh, a nice little flag that you can't see when he's fucking gay. So that's all that. Oh, damn! No one cares. No one cares about my land. Yeah, so I don't know. It's whatever. It's a goofy little gift at the end of the day, but I like it. And I do appreciate it. Thank you to the Scarecrow boys. Oh, so for a large part of your journey down the Ring of Kerry, you will be able to enjoy a view of the sea and ever-changing coast. The interior of the land is characterized by mountains, sheep pastures devoid of humans, and romantic heathland. I don't know what the fuck that means. When the weather is nice, you can take a boat from Port McGee to the rocky island of Skellig Michael, where one of the oldest monasteries from early Christianity is located. A cloister built in a similar architectural style can also be found on the peninsula Dingle. That's good. Furthermore, Kerry is also known to be particularly proud of the ancient Gaelic language and culture. For this reason, life in Kerry is still closer to the traditional Irish lifestyle than it is in most areas. If you don't think driving down the Ring of Kerry is the right option for you, but would rather explore the island on foot, Kerry has a lot to offer for you. So if you decide to purchase this nobility title, not only do you become an honorable lord, but you are also connected with the people, culture, and tumultuous ancient history of this island. Of course, like all nobility titles, the title Lord of Kerry is primarily about having fun and feeling special. There are no privileges tied to this title. Bullshit! You'll see when I get over there, motherfucker. The land you purchase with this title is too small to construct a building of any kind, and the right of use remains with the original owners. But we assure you that you'll love your title nonetheless. Yeah, and actually, the thing I'm most excited about is you can apparently that certificate can be used. I think I talked about this a little bit when they told me that they got this for me. But they you can use that certificate and actually have Lord put on your passport and I think your driver's license as well. So, and apparently people are dumb in places where you need to see ID. I'm not. I don't give a shit. But so if you throw your fucking license at someone when they ask you for it and it says Lord, Deacon Taylor, he's so stupid. People go, oh, they'll look at you a little differently. Oh, it says Lord. Oh my God. So, that's cool. I look forward to exploiting this, for as much as I can. Sean says, I knew Steak always wanted to be Irish. Ben says, I've been to airport in Ireland. Real nice. Oh, good. Bailey says, hey, just saying hi. My pops passed yesterday. Fuck, dude. I'm sorry, man. I don't know what to say. So I'm prepping for war with my siblings, not in a fun mood. Well, I mean, the thoughts are with you or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what that. I fucking. I feel bad. I hope you can fucking get through that. I hope you win everything from your siblings, frankly. I don't need to know the rest of them to know that you're the good one. Shit, man. That sucks. So Sean says, Steak, you seen Scream 5 yet? I have. Yeah, fuck. I have seen Scream 5. I liked it a lot. Although I do tend to like most everything I see in the theater, so I don't know how to rank it yet. I have to see it at least once more. Hopefully, I can get to the theater soon. Again, catch it at another time. But I'm waiting on a response back from my supervisor. I should be starting back to work tomorrow. Otherwise, I'm going to burn the house down. So I don't care. Not my house, their house. I'm joking. It's a comedy podcast, you fucking asshole. This does not hold up in court. I liked it a whole bunch. It's not better than Scream 4. I don't think it's. For me, that's the top of the top. But it's definitely a competitor for Scream 2 to kind of take over second place. I like it better than the first one. I mean, the first one's too fucking long. It's a good movie. I like it. The only one I don't love is Scream 3, and that one's still fine. I don't have much to say in the way of. God damn it. Leave me alone. Thought it was a text message. Son of a bitch. Fuck you, Nick. Yeah. So I liked it. I don't know. I liked it a bunch. It's still new enough. I'm not going to fucking spoil it for people. I don't give a shit about spoilers necessarily, especially for a Scream movie. But I know a lot of people do. I'll spoil the fuck out of like Star Wars or whatever. You know, I lost an internet friend years back. So because I fucking that stupid Star Wars, the first like Star Wars, the fucking sequel trilogy or whatever. Yeah, Han Solo dies or some shit, and like screen grabs leaked, and I made that my profile picture on Facebook. I think it was the time. Like he like sent me this fucking big message. It's disgusting that you would conduct yourself in such a manner. He was a janitor from Mississippi, so it was funny. And I've heard him speak, so like I'm positive he went through a thesaurus to find different words to use. A very low IQ individual. But yeah, I don't know, something like that. I don't give a fuck about, but I like you people, and I like the people that are going to listen to this. So, you know, we'll keep it free. I'm not a review guy, generally not, especially not something that I can't like fucking pick up and look at again. That's why the talking horrors are what they are, because I can fucking exhaust the movie and look through everything and whatever, all that shit. But I recommend it for sure. I mean, and Sean says, to be honest, could guess who the killers were. I see. I've seen a bunch of people see that, and I don't know if I just fucking if I don't pay enough attention to movies, but it wasn't like genuinely shocking. I think the one that uses a gun for a kill, I don't think that gives anything away. I don't, whatever. I've said it. It's too late to take it back. That one I kind of saw coming, but I wasn't sure who the additional ones would be. So, you know. So, I mean, I guess I can kind of see that. And it seemed, I don't know, they kind of put up enough kind of superficial kind of fucking smoke screens that it's a good watch. And I think for most people, you'll be like happy with the movie regardless, even if you're not, oh my god, I didn't see it coming, because sometimes those fucking reveals are dumb, you know, which I mean is as great as it is. The idea that fucking Betsy Palmer was the killer in Friday the 13th really is just kind of, yeah, I don't know, we introduced a character right as we were revealing that she was the killer. Okay. I mean, it's you know, whatever. I like that movie a bunch. You know, go check out the Talking Horror episode now. I'm going to throw a little fucking movie tag in here for that one. 40 minutes and 50 seconds. Oh, it's just a reminder also that Mark Sanchez has more playoff victories than the Dallas Cowboys do in the last 25 years. Shout out Shannon. Shannon, who is a infrequent commenter for the podcast, big Cowboys fan. Sorry. Was it 40-50? Was that what we decided? Because, boy, I wish I could do two things at once. That'd be great, wouldn't it? Jamie has been able to see it because of the snow. Dan says Scream 5 was fun, doesn't do anything new, and there are plenty of issues to pick at, but I had a good time. It is the best of the sequels, even if that's a low bar. Well, it's not a low bar, first off. It's also, I don't think, the best of the sequels. I don't think you can fucking make that judgment seeing it one time in a theater. Any of the people that fucking that we watch in this stupid little community I can't fucking objectively rank something after one theater viewing. It's impossible. I know all of them too well, myself included. And going to the theater, there's a stupid fucking dopamine rush or whatever the fuck. I don't know. I don't know brain juice. Okay. Good. Like it has to be monumentally fucking stupid. Like 47 meters down, uncaged, or Halloween Kills. To fucking really just ruin my life. Sean says he thinks Scream 4 is better than 5, and he likes Scream 3. So come in. I don't hate it. Lauren isn't going to be the next Ghostface. Lauren is going to be the next old man. Oh no, I've ruined it. Retro Keck says Betsy Palmer was the killer. Spoiler warning, please. How's this for a spoiler warning?
Silence!
Dan says steak ruining Friday the 13th. Well, Orcs asks, who do you want to win tonight's wild card game? I don't know. I don't know. I like both teams a lot. Honestly, dude, even the only NFC team that played this weekend that I wanted to lose was the Eagles. And they did just that in embarrassing fashion. But I don't know. Fez Watley was a Bucks fan. So I'm kind of I'm hoping maybe if the Bills don't make it, which they're going to make it. So that'll kind of render all this moot. But, I like the Bucks to take it, I think. But I'm a big fan of Sean McVay and fucking Cliff Kingsbury. So, as well as Kyler Murray and Matt Stafford. Cooper Kupp fucking is one of the big reasons, along with Deebo Samuel on the 49ers, that I won my fantasy league. So, I'm a little I got loyalty to all of them, and it's tough to parse that out, I guess. Basically, I just want whoever to fucking knock the gay Packers out. Fudge Packers, if you will. Hello. Ben says 5 is in the middle for me. 1, 2, 5, 4, 3. God damn it. 4 is your 4th best movie, and I don't like you. Ben says Cardinals because they got Kyler Murray from Oklahoma. And Orc says the only game I'm undecided on. Yeah, fuck the Eagles. Orc wants Bills Bucks in the Super Bowl. I'm all for that. Oh, Roldy pops in and says, hey, everyone, can't hang tonight as my daughter's in a fight camp. I don't think you're allowed to put children in a fight camp, Roldy. But I hope you're all doing well. Smash that like button. Yes! Yep. Shouts out to Lonnie. That's Roldy's daughter. And she's got something coming up. I'll talk more about it when it's when I have more of the information. But I don't know. Hopefully she fucking tears some broad's leg out of its socket. Some kind of nice hip displacement. Orc says, congrats on the win, by the way. And Bills. Yeah. So Bills beat the shit out of the fucking Patriots on Saturday night. Josh Allen had one of the greatest games in the history of the playoffs, and I think the history of the NFL, period. He had more touchdowns, 5 of them. Then he had incompletions. He only had 4. They didn't have a 4th down. The Bills offense. They didn't kick a field goal. They didn't punt. They didn't have no fumbles or interceptions. It was like the fucking cleanest offensive game in history. Which it's nice because we beat them a couple weeks ago. As if I'm on the team. The Bills beat them a couple weeks ago. But then a couple weeks before that, the Patriots kind of embarrassed them because they just ran the ball all but 3 times. So it's nice to see them just fucking, give them that embarrassment back in kind. Probably, 5-fold. Oh shit, Mikey. Old Dying Breed says, good evening, sir, and hello, YouTube. It's your favorite American local tanker yanker checking in from Georgia. Good to see you there, pal. Rolla says she's 17. Haha, thanks for sponsoring her. Yeah, Pensacola, Fort Walton Beach, Pensacola again, and Atlanta. So those are things, but you know, like I said, once I can fucking get actual information, I'll yap that out for you people in the Southeast United States. If you want to hop around and see a 17-year-old gal beat the shit out of someone. I know, just the gal to put your money in. Don't bet on them. Don't bet on her. That's weird. That's weird to me. Unless you're going to share the money with her. But I don't think you can discuss that. It might be collusion. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, shit. What do we have in the coffer here? Get some things. I want to get through my stuff because I had just some observations over the week. I should look that up and talk about that. So I've seen on Twitter the use of a rose emoji in their whatever the fuck thing. And the pervert in me recognizes that emoji as a way to signify that, you know, hey, I'll fuck you for money. You know, and you could bring me roses as payment. But roses is just money. It's just cash. So I don't know what the fuck that's for. I did a cursory Google search on it, and I found it's some like fucking democratic socialist or some shit like that, which I don't know. That sounds like a whole bunch of fucking commie gobbledygook to me. Rest in peace, Norm Macdonald. We'll miss you. Yeah, so anyways, it's burned into my brain that roses are code for money to be paid to whores. And I think that's still true. Oh, Mikey says a Betty White thing. I didn't see that anywhere, but okay. And I've seen also more social media observations. Aren't these fun? More and more I've been seeing on Facebook the people getting mad about like not being allowed into certain places. Oh yeah, Mikey, this is over the course of like before she died. It was several months like back and then like forward. I don't know. Definitely before she died. That's why I don't think it has anything to do with Betty White, but maybe I'm wrong. But a lot of people, you know, like the ones that haven't been vaccinated or won't get vaccinated, whatever. I don't care. It's not a big deal. But they're getting all pissy because people like businesses aren't allowing them in, you know. And whether that's fucking the businesses themselves or generally it's fucking, you know, county or state mandated. You know, you gotta have this, that, or the other. You know, without proof of vaccination or mask or whatever. I don't fucking know. And it's like, all right, dude. And like they're big, well, I'll never come back here. And it's like, well, you can't. You're not allowed back here. It's not up to you. Like that decision was made for you, stupid. Sit the fuck down. Like you're not some martyr. You know, you're not like this hero. Grow the fuck up. Get the vax or don't, or find fucking different places to go. It's as simple as that. You know, fuck. I don't care. I have no sympathy for the fucking people that won't get the vax. And no sympathy for the people that are getting it and dying. You know, I just don't give a fuck. Not everyone dies, and whatever. That's fine. You know. And you know, more the further we go into this thing, the less fucking sold I am on this. Like I'm, you know, not gonna turn this into a whole thing. But there's shit that's just kind of weird to me. You know, this ain't the time or the place. I'm not interested in fucking having the discussion now. The only vaccine I'm getting from here on out, as pertains to COVID-19, is Sputnik. I am a Sputnik stan. As the kids are saying nowadays, hey, oh. Orc says, gonna watch the game steak. SoFi's going ape shit. Great show this week. Good job, champ. Thanks, buddy. have fun. I'll be watching along soon enough. Um, yeah. So I don't know. Grow the fuck up. You know, not everything needs to be a Facebook post. By the way, you know, go find another fucking place to watch a movie or have a hamburger sandwich. Let me look to see if there's any actual news on this. But I have a note down here for live action comedy movie written by Matt Stone and Trey Parker. Come on, cunt. Kendrick Lamar and South Park creators teaming up for live action comedy. Oh, fuck off. I'm not disabling my ad blocker because I don't like you. Kendrick Lamar and South Park creators Trey Parker and Matt Stone are teaming up to produce a live action comedy feature film. Lamar, the curator of the Black Panther soundtrack, co-founded the media company PG Lang in 2020 with business partner Dave Free as a method of developing content across all mediums. Parker and Stone, for their part, signed a deal with Viacom CBS in 2021 to make 6 more South Park seasons and additional content for Paramount Plus. The Untitled film, which will be distributed theatrically by Paramount and will stream on Paramount Plus, is written by South Park writer, producer, and voice actor Vernon Chapman. According to a press release, the film story will center on a young black man interning as a slave reenactor at a living history museum who discovers that his white girlfriend's ancestors once owned his. In a statement, Paramount Pictures president and CEO Brian Robbins said, "On behalf of Paramount Pictures and the wider Viacom family, we look forward to ushering in the first theatrical collaboration with these creative visionaries and galvanizing audiences worldwide around a powerful storytelling experience." Free will also produce the movie for PG Lang, while Parker and Stone produced for Park County. Production is scheduled to begin in spring of 2022, but casting announcements have not been made, and there does not appear to be a director attached to the project yet. The Untitled film is the first feature-length production Lamar and Free have produced for PG Lang, while Parker and Stone have a long history of successful productions, including South Park and the Broadway musical The Book of Mormon. Okay, so that's that. I'm interested for sure. I mean, I do take horse tranquilizers, but it has nothing to do with the virus. And that's all I'm going to stay on that. As Dan says, Steak taking a horse tranquilizer and loving it. Dan says, I want them to do Orgasmo 2. Sadly, Ron Jeremy isn't available. Yeah, I don't think it's sadly. I've never really gotten a fucking fascination with Ron Jeremy. He's a fucking weirdo. Like, I get as far as porn goes, he's got a giant dick. Great. Get, fucking, make your money. But as far as like it always seemed kind of like lame to me. We go, hey, look, we got the porn guy in our thing. He was on fucking The Surreal Life, right? I'm pretty sure I saw him on that when I was like fucking 10 or 11. I think it was when Gary Coleman was on there. Who cares? I don't know. I don't give a shit about Ron Jeremy, but whatever. So I'm interested. I like Kendrick Lamar. He's probably one of the only like current rappers that doesn't suck a dick. He and Doja Cat, who I'd actually like to become really good friends with Doja. Not for any sexual thing. She's a very attractive woman. Don't get me wrong, but I just think she's kind of a genius. Like listen to her stuff. There's good stuff in there. I mean, the song "Juicy," of course. I mean, I keep it juicy. And I have to thank Tim Dillon for kind of fucking opening my eyes to that song. But Moo is also a fucking banger, and maybe some of those lyrics, maybe it's not too far fetched that her and I could become fast friends. Just take a look at the lyrics, and you'll know what I'm talking about. I think that's all that I had on here. Quickly, we'll get into, well, let's do this. So the playoff games, divisional round playoffs. I hate trying to type with one fucking hand. Oh, cocksucker. We'll go to the NFL with their awful fucking doesn't load quickly site. So Saturday, 4:30 p.m. Bengals will face the Titans. I'm hoping for the Bengals to fucking pull that one out. Truly. The NFC, the San Francisco 49ers are playing the Green Bay Packers. Go Niners. That would make me so fucking happy if the Niners just send him home again. Fucking QAnon Rodgers. And then Sunday next week, we got the Cardinals or the Rams. We'll take on the Bucks. That's a bummer, man. Gotta go Bucks, man. I'm rooting for the Bucks, and I think they'll beat either of those teams, frankly. And then AFC, 6:30 p.m. Sunday, January 23rd, the Buffalo Bills at the Kansas City Chiefs. There's no doubt about it, ladies and gentlemen. Buffalo Bills are taking that one. Nobody circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills. Whoop! But we'll end on some Royal Rumble talk, I guess. Dan, earlier in the show, asked, Steak, what are your Royal Rumble winner predictions? Also, who do you see as surprise entrants? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't really ever watch Raw. I've got Hulu again, so if they're still pumping out 90-minute versions, I might check it out. SmackDown, I'm behind on. Whatever. NXT as well. By the way, though, for my money, NXT is the best wrestling show on television. I know Dan doesn't like it because, they're not grappling for an hour and a half in a dark room, but it's a lot more fun. It's a lot more akin to developmental territory, and I always had more fun like getting a hold of OVW episodes or FCW episodes from them, like when Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins kind of first popped up, like when Ambrose is feuding with Regal. I feel like such a fucking dork talking about that shit, but either way. Now, as far as predictions, I don't know because there's not really a front runner. I like the idea of, I don't know, maybe like Reigns screwing Lesnar over against Lashley getting the belt back, then Lesnar going, all right, motherfucker. Maybe he just brutalizes Johnny Knoxville backstage, throws him off a cliff or something, like kills him for real, and takes his spot in the Rumble, and then Lesnar wins. Then you still get Lesnar Reigns at Mania, which I'm fucking A-okay with. Switching their fucking their alignments has made this a fucking, to me, I think it'll probably go down as an all-time feud. The shit that they've done since Lesnar's grown that fun little hairdo. Not so much the shit when I got Lesnar as a heel, just destroyer, conqueror, or whatever, is always fun to watch. But Reigns as a face was boring, Now I've seen there's talk here. Ben Grimm says Wardlow wins. That'd be great. But Dan says he's signing a new deal, although Cody is technically a free agent. Ben also said best game to watch is the Bills destroying the Patriots. Slept so well seeing that. After seeing that, Cable Channel 11 says best games when the Bills ended the Pats run for the season. Those were all my saved comments. But as far as Cody Rhodes goes, I don't really give a shit about Cody, frankly. Like that's like, so if he shows back up, fine. Like if he shows up in the we'll see it, Jamie. Thanks for hopping on. Dan says big Wendy Chu fan. Not on your life. I'm not a big fan of her, but whatever. The other broads and then like the fucking Gigi Dolan or whatever the fuck. The toxic attraction chicks are fucking all great. Mandy Rose is underrated in the ring. and she's good at playing just a, unattainable broad. Dan says Knoxville taking a trip to Suplex City would be fun. So I think Bianca Belair is going to win the Women's Rumble. She'll finally face Becky at Mania and get revenge for the fucking the SummerSlam thing, which probably was the plan all along, for the fucking the marks in the IWC, because unless the story takes 3 years to fucking come to a conclusion after starting and stopping 4 times along the way, it's not long-term storytelling. The WWE has never done long-term storytelling. But whatever. And Dan says Cody isn't going on. I don't think he is either. I'm just saying, like, if he did, it's not going to be this big fucking deal. Though, if he fucking showed up and they'd signed a contract, and it's not just some weird, like, hush-hush, forbidden door agreement, the meltdown that would be had on fucking the wrestling internet would be glorious. So I guess a little part of me wants to see it for just that fucking aspect alone. Dan says Bianca will face Becky, but I don't necessarily think she's winning the Rumble. Who the fuck else is going to win it? It's nice that that's another feather in the cap of fucking them. Well, a back-to-back Rumble winner, champion again. Bianca's a fucking star. That's one thing for sure that anyone with a fucking brain can say, that the women's division in the WWE it really can't even be compared to AEW's bullshit. The dentist. The dentist that fucking is winded 3 minutes in and really sucks unless she's, cutting her face open. So she stinks. And so does her boyfriend. I'm gonna go because I want to watch this game. But thank you guys for being here. Make sure like, comment, subscribe, all that shit if you haven't. Maybe share it around. I don't know. All work, he's back. Couldn't stay away from the Steakinator. The Steakinator. I'm gonna put my face on Arnold's body. Dan says a returning Bailey. Lita's not winning the fucking Royal Rumble. Alexa, you know what? Alexa, yeah. That could definitely be. The meltdown for her winning would be fantastic too. And Ronda Rousey's not coming in. So yeah, and I'll give you Bailey. I thought Bailey was still several months out. And girl bodies don't heal as fast as boy bodies that are full of fucking HGH. So I don't know if she'll be able to pull off a fucking John Cena. If she does, I love Bailey. Bailey was probably the best thing about the women's division before she got hurt. Be that as it may, head on here. Like, comment, subscribe, all that shit. Hit the little bell. Let's get this shit around, because these view numbers are hitting the wall, and I don't know why. Like, they're not even hitting the wall, they're just fucking actively going down, and it's driving me nuts. So if you don't want me to die by my own hand, kidding, I don't really give a shit. If you want to fucking help this fat guy out, head over onto patreon.com/offthegrill podcast or offthegrill.store. Pick yourself up a nice shirt, whatever. Or I don't know, there's a thing on Twitter now. Follow me at Twitter or twitter.com/steaksauceotg, or just type in @steaksauceotg on the fucking app or whatever. There's apparently now a way you can just tip me. I have my Cash App thing locked in there, as well as I think it'll take you to the Patreon too. I've never fucked around with it, but those are all things you can do. Appreciate y'all for being here. As I said, every week, you guys are the only fucking reason I do this. So, because I like talking with you, is what I mean. But I want to thank all my patrons: Big Crack Rock, Christian Hanahara, S'mores and Doors, Nick Ridza, Jay the Stingray, Jess Graham, Orc 145626, Daniel Shine, Lauren Dixon, Mr. Bombastic, Retrocat, The Daily Ghost, Slaughterport, Ben Yukonevich, Brian Trash, Jester 8082, and Ben Grimm. Until next time, folks, take care and remember, Iris loves you.